Yo, yo,
What's
what
good?
it do?
What's good?
Man,
What is good?
yeah, can't call it, might spoil it, man.
Hey man, say man. Today one of them
Yeah,
days, man.
one of them days, man.
When I
Yeah.
wanna just go the fuck home, and one of them days, I wanna be in my bed. All these thoughts inside. I don't wanna have to shoot you. Just one of them days. Man, I'm trying to tell you, I done did more this morning than y'all probably do all this week. I've been ribbon running since
Yeah,
5 o'clock, man.
yeah, buddy.
I'm lying, 5:10. 5:10.
5'10.
I still hit that snooze
Yeah.
button. That's why I'm fucked up. In 10 minutes. 10 minutes, y'all.
Uh,
10 minutes
fuck
to
your
do my
day
whole
off.
day off.
Fuck your day off.
10 minutes.
Man,
The time
that's
it
why.
make for your chicken wings and French fries to be cooked. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. That's how long
Hey,
fuck my whole day up.
and the whole deal is you can talk to you blue in the face, and a woman still won't understand that.
Oh, oh,
Be down to the seconds. You know what I'm talking about?
man. Quick, what's good? Cray in the
Quick, what's
building.
going in? Crowd kid, man. What's the deal? Dickie Foster, man. Crowd bull, man. Yeah, BMD. What's happening?
Oh,
Salute.
salute. Dickie Foster.
Man, I got some we're gonna talk about it in a few. It, it threw me for a loop. And, I mean, it's expected, but I don't know. We'll talk about it in a few once I get myself settled in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, get yourself situated.
Uh,
Get situated. I'm
yeah, we
hoping
get
I
ourselves
got the bubble
together.
gut. Hope I don't gotta go. And
Oh,
I'm mobile, y'all. I'm mobile, so I'm gonna have to tone it down a little bit at 11:30 because I'm gonna have to get on the van. I don't want
yeah,
to insult my coworker. She cool though. She understands. She know I'm crazy. But
yeah.
yeah, we gonna talk about this little controversial today.
Hmm.
It ain't really controversial. If you being honest with yourself, it ain't no controversy at all. But if you lie to
What
yourself,
is?
and,
Yeah.
you gonna have some issues with today's topic.
Oh, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah.
But what's good?
Shoot, man. You know, man, feeling good, man. I'm sore. I'm hurt right now, but I'm feeling good though. You know what I'm saying? Uh, um, so here we go, man. Tia Mari. You know who that is?
I already know where you're going with this.
Remember Sister
Yeah, I
Sister,
know.
the twins?
This is sister. Little thigh pocket, yeah.
Who who was her husband?
I can't think of his name. I know you're an actor. I can't think of his name.
He's an actor too. And they had a pretty long relationship to be both actors and all that. Long story short, from what I understand, because it ties in to what you talking about now, kind of. From what I understand and from what she has told, he was her first. She had never been with anybody prior to. She's been with him from day one. They've got kids together, the whole nine, right? Tony, what's happening, bro? Yeah, they got kids together, right? And for some odd reason, after they've been together for I don't know how many years, she's like, I want some freedom. I haven't lived my life. I want to go out there and have some experiences that I ain't never had before. And Mr. CEO, I
Hold
need
up.
you to do
Translation. Translation.
time out. Let me do this. Let me do
Okay.
this.
Okay. Okay.
Mr. CEO, I
Mm-hmm.
need you to give an interpretation or overlay commentary of what a woman means when she says, I need to have a little more freedom. I need to go out there and have some more experiences. What does that mean?
Translation. Um, it's a thing that they call it. I'm trying to get the phrase they use now. Oh, a hoe phase. She hasn't been through
Okay.
her hoe phase. Now, uh,
Let me
okay,
finish the story. Because I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna let you have it.
okay.
I just need to finish the story and told them. So now, so she wants to go through that phase. She talking about it, similar like Steph Curry, wife, talking about it. But then she act on it. She go, okay, I'm gonna get a divorce. So she gets a divorce. Now she divorced and she's looking to date and she's looking for a man, a husband per se. Again, she coming up short. Nobody really want to fool with her. She's in her 40s. Uh, so then who does she hang around with? Single women. And what is the woman's worst enemy? Other women. And what's the arch enemy? Single women. You know what I'm saying? And what's the arch women that? Single women with multiple baby daddies. So those are her friends. So they end up going to Vegas. She you know what happens in Vegas, stay in Vegas. So they say. Long story short, she lose her mind. She up on stage, getting her cheeks clapped. On stage. Man, I can't make this up, bro. I can't make this up. So she getting her cheeks clapped on stage, man. Because not only she, this is something that she, internally always wanted to do, but guess who hyped her up? Her clique. And then after her clique hyped her up, guess who talking about her? Her clique. Yo, you can't make this up because they do this on a regular basis. Then I don't know, something led from that to some other stuff, man. And these guys were talking about lesbian marriages. Say lesbian marriages are the highest. They have the highest amount of divorces of all relationships. So women are like they worst enemy. I don't know. They enemies to themselves, man, and everybody else around them. But go ahead. Now I'm done. I'm done. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hey, and while she was getting her cheek slapped on stage, her friend, her friend said, "Look, she was really into it. She was enjoying it." Yeah, man. Okay, I'm done. I'm done, Mr. CEO. You got it. Take it from here.
All right, y'all gotta excuse the noise. I'm over here trying to eat some damn Funyuns and shit to get to eat something, and it's raining. There's a lot going on. But anyway,
Yeah.
now Tony, salute, Tony in the building.
Hmm.
So what happens is in her situation, I'm happy you brought up what's the name? What's the boy? Damn, what's the other one you said?
Who? I ain't
Steph
say
Curry.
no dude. Oh, Steph Curry. Yeah, his wife.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
wife. What
Yeah.
happens is,
She.
right?
Uh-huh.
These women, they get with these niggas when they young. Now, it's not just that they wanna. It's not that they wanna. All women got hoe in them, right? Every woman has
Yeah.
the capability of becoming a hoe. Every last one of them.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's why fathers are important. That's why mothers are important. That's why structure and discipline is important. Because you
Mm-hmm.
take a little girl and let her do what she pleases, she going to destroy herself. You got
Yep.
example after example, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, in situations like that, what it really is, they're bored because women hate, and I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit, right? Women
Mm-hmm.
hate stability. They hate it. I don't give a fuck what a woman say out her mouth. I tell y'all all the time, fuck what they say, watch what they do.
Yeah.
They get with the bad boy. Why? Because he don't have no fucking stability. The nigga is all over the place. He chaotic. They love that shit. Look at what do most women watch? They don't watch no
Uh,
structured content. They ain't watching the law. They watching the Bad
reality
Girls
and
Club
shit.
and reality
Yeah.
TV shows that ain't even realistic. It ain't even reality.
Yeah.
They like drama. They like chaos. They like shit. They all over the fucking place. They up and down, left and right. So when they tell you, "Oh, I want a good man that's gonna love me and do this and do that," it's bullshit.
Yeah.
That's not what
Oh
they
boy.
want. That's what they need. They do need
Yeah.
that. That's the truth. But that's not what they want. They want fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun to get cheated on. Don't I'm telling y'all some real. They will no woman would unless she honest, and it's only about 5 of them in the world. No woman will tell you this. This is the truth. I'm giving y'all game. If you don't cheat on your woman, think about it. Think about I know niggas that's faithful, ain't never cheated on. I can't say I know I ain't around them 24/7. I do not know what they do with their penis when they not in my presence. But when they in my
Mm-hmm.
presence, they penis in their pants. They ain't hollering at no bras, they ain't getting no numbers, they ain't flirting, nothing. They go out their way to not be around other women. The
Mm-hmm.
most faithfulest niggas I know. But you try to tell their wives that they ain't doing that. I know he got something. He doing something. Yeah, he got to be doing something. They want,
Bro.
even if you don't cheat, she wants to know that you can.
Yeah. Hey, I used to work for Mattress Firm delivering mattresses. We driving a box truck. Box truck loud. So we would have these Bluetooths called Blue Parrots. They like truckers Bluetooth, man. And they block out the noise, like seriously block out the noise. You can't hear nothing. And I'm riding with my helper and he talking to his wife. And the whole time we on the ride, man, he tried to explain to his wife he at work. And she swear up and down, nah, I don't hear no noise in the background. You over at some bitch house. I'm talking about the whole shift going back and forth. I'm like, God, dog, man. It be like that.
But that's what I'm saying. Women like that, they like chaos. They like drama.
Yeah.
So if you don't give them no drama to feed off of, they gonna create it.
Yeah. Hey, Miter, nah, I'm not a breeder, bro. I ain't a breeder. Uh, yeah, I'm not a breeder. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they gonna create it, bro. If it ain't no drama there, they gonna
Yeah.
create it.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
That's why they baby daddy's always in and out of jail
Mm-hmm.
and can't get his life together, just a fuck up.
Yeah.
Then she get with you, right? You got your shit
Mm-hmm.
together, you
You
structured, you
born.
disciplined, you born. Structure
Born.
is born.
Born. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all, me and Big, we boring as shit. I think I'm a little more
Very.
exciting than Big A because I ain't got as much structure as he
Yes.
do. But I'm
Yeah.
working on
Oh
that. I'm
man.
working on getting structured. But Big A is boring as
Yeah.
shit. He's boring.
Yep.
He do the same
Yeah.
thing every day. That's structure. Structure is the same thing.
Yeah.
Ritualistic every fucking day. That's boring.
Yeah.
But guess what? It's it's
Yeah.
it's it's productive and it's consistent and it's what you will have to do as a man if you want to be successful at anything. I don't give a fuck what your purpose is or what your goal or what you're trying to accomplish. You have to have structure and discipline.
Mm-hmm.
And that within itself is born. Women and children hate structure and discipline. That's why the man is the leader of the household. He has to
Yeah.
enforce structure and discipline. The discipline is to reinforce the structure. That's why
Just think
nobody likes
about it.
dad. Nobody like dad until they get grown.
Yeah, just think about it though, man. Yeah, we as young men, yeah, we warriors and rah beating on our chests and quick to jump into any kind of battle for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Um, but women, like just being around women can get your ass in some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I'm talking about not fooling with them or nothing. Just the nonchalant, like dangerous stuff that women do on a regular basis, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
they'll be out there just I'm talking about nonchalant, like just dumb stuff. You know, and mhm. They need somebody there to protect them. You know what I'm saying? They
From they
need
self.
somebody around to put like I'm talking about. They you can I mean just simple stuff. It doesn't have to do with like the dress attire. That's one thing in itself. You can't be out here dressing, half-assed and then call yourself a lady and want to be respected like a lady. You know what I'm saying? Mhm. But you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? you know, it's one thing to, take pride in your dress and the way that you carry yourself, but it's another thing to be looking for attention. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to get attention. And you said something the other day. You were saying that um most people self-esteem is so low um that you know what I'm saying, they more worried about what you think about them than you know what I'm saying, than what
What
they
they
think
think about
about you per
themselves.
se.
Yep.
Yeah, and it'd be like the attention getters, the attention seekers, the ones that have to have the attention. You know, yeah, man, yeah, it could be a problem. Yeah,
Yep.
hmm
Yeah, man. But that's the thing. Like with women, bro, you gotta pick that. That's why vetting uh is so important. The vetting
hmm
process is so important because you got to know who you dealing with, man, and what you getting yourself into. Especially if you a man that's got something to lose. You don't put that work in, or you about to catch that big break. You don't put the work in. Now you about to get a return on your investment. Man, don't fuck
hmm
yourself off fucking with the wrong female.
Imagine if you've been grinding out. You are an inventor, an engineer. You're inventing something. I don't know, like the dude who invented plastiline. I don't know. You've been doing all this work inventing plastiline, and then you actually survive. You don't get knocked out for anything, man. You survive and it actually turned into something. And right before it turned into something, I'm talking about like the month before you get that big break, you you end up marrying this chick. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Then you hit it off like Tiger Woods, man. You damn near up in the billions. And then she want to take, and then she could walk off with over
Yep,
half, and she ain't put in none of the work,
nothing.
none of the work, not an
Not
ounce.
not even verbal support. Nothing.
hmm
But that's why what's my man RIP Kevin Samuels. He said women don't want to help you build. They want to they want to meet you at the finish line.
Yeah,
They just want to move in. They
yeah,
don't want to help you build the house. They don't want to help. They
hmm
just want to benefit from your hard work and labor.
yeah,
But that's why they don't appreciate it because they ain't had to give nothing up to get it.
hmm
When they got to put the work in, they got to contribute. They gonna value it because they're invested in it as well. So a woman
hmm
that don't want to spend no money on you, don't want to make no investment, she just want to spend your bread and keep hers, bro. You better cancel that motherfucking buy another one. But Nino say, cancel
hmm
that bitch. I buy another.
yeah,
And this ain't
yeah,
no knock at the women or try to put women down or none of that. This is just what it is.
yeah.
This is just reality. I didn't make it this way, but we got to move accordingly. We see what's going on in the
hmm
world. We see how brothers getting fucked over left and right. You be a fool to be out here on some. Oh, but I love her though. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of that, if that's the type time you on, uh, my brother, let me pull this up for you. You might as well go ahead and copy one of those right there. If that's the type time
Hmm.
that you on. Real shit.
Yeah, man. Well, go ahead and play for the team, man.
Real
Yeah,
shit.
play for the team. Links, what's happening?
Salute, salute.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, the switch
yeah,
phones. So I can
man.
put my
Yeah, I got two phones, huh?
yeah. One
Yeah,
for the show and one for the loot. So,
yeah. Hmm.
lock myself in the damn
That
car.
boy, that boy Diddy got 4 years. That
Yeah, I
ain't
heard. I meant to
much.
say something about that yesterday. I peeped that he got
Yeah, he'll be home.
4
He'll be
years.
home soon. Yeah, that ain't long.
Yeah,
You
time
know what I'm
served like a
saying?
mother. Because he already been in there, what,
Yeah.
a year and a half, some shit like that?
Hmm. You're gonna have to do like 2.5 more. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I know it's and that's
Two.
another thing. I know it's rough on dudes that, like, especially industry dudes, because they got drug habits, man.
No, it ain't rough on Diddy, man. He having his way in there, man. He had a four-wheeler in the man. Look, bro.
That
He
brain.
man, listen. It's hard for him. It's hard for him, but for the average person in there, he living like a king, bro.
Yeah.
He ain't missing a
No, but
beat.
still, it's. I think he is though, bro. And why I say that is
Nah,
because he can't. All right,
he
what am I
can't
trying to
what?
say?
I don't know where he at in the feds, but in the feds, depending on where you at and your level of security, you can have conjugal visits. Like, bro, he good. Like, he good,
Think
man. Them
about
boys be
think
playing
about it.
PlayStation and all of. He good, man. He probably need that break.
Nah, he Diddy the type, man. He used to, like, if you a regular civilian, it's different. But somebody at Diddy's caliber or status, like, he's used to living a certain lifestyle. Is what I'm saying.
Man,
He can hop
he
on a
fine,
plane and
man.
go wherever, and he ain't running from
Diddy is good. He good to go, man. The hardest thing, like he good now. Like I don't know, man. Anybody who's ever had to face some serious time and you fighting time or whatever the case may be, you beat the case, you get a little bit of time versus what they were gonna give you. Everything else becomes easy now. Even though you know you missing out on everything, it becomes easy. The fight is over. His fight is done. All he has to do is do the time and come home. He sees the end. There's an end date. If they gave him 20 years, hell yeah. But he got 4 years, man. He'll be home tomorrow, dog. He ain't, man. He good. You know what I'm saying? He good
Oh,
to
you
go,
stupid,
bro.
bro. So he got
Yeah.
access to all the Meek Mills.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, he good, bro. Like,
Listen,
yeah.
fam.
Yeah, nah, man. Like, man, nah, man. Man, I'm telling you, he living like a king in that bad boy. He ain't doing no time for real, man. I'm telling you, he good. He probably chilling, man. He make it playing. He
He got
make it
no
this for. He
no
make it.
choice but to
He
chill.
ain't. Yeah, he probably come home and hit the ground running, man. And I ain't no Diddy fan or nothing like that, but I'm just saying he got 4 years. He only got like 2.5 to go. That's enough for you. Like you move around so much in the world, you don't. When you sitting still, he probably gonna be coming up with a whole bunch of stuff, man. Mhm.
Yeah.
If you talking about like 10, 20, man, yeah, you be in that bitch stressing. You talking about 4 years? That's a vacation, dog.
Ray Lee said he, yeah, yeah, yeah.
saying? Man, that's a little vacation for him, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't glorifying none of this stuff. Hey, one day is too long, honestly. But the I'm telling you, the most stressful thing that you will ever go through is the fight. You fighting for the time. You know what I'm saying? You fighting. You don't know what's gonna happen. You going back and forth to court. That is the stress. Once you get your time, you like, whew, okay, it's over with. Now I can focus on going home or focus on whatever you got to focus on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just imagine you don't know if they're gonna give you 50, 40, 30. You don't know how many years they gonna give you. You know what I'm saying? You going back and forth looking at fighting this stuff, and you know what I'm saying? He in the feds though, he gotta do 85%. So uh he gotta, like, if it was 4 years, he would have to do like three and some change or whatnot. So I don't know, I ain't whatever. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Diddy doing whatever he doing in there. But I'm saying, like, if you got money in the feds, you got it your way. TVs, PlayStations, cell phones, free world food, all of that stuff, man. They had a picture of him with a four wheeler, riding a four wheeler through the thing. I've never seen that before in my life, bro. How
Wow.
you get that in there? You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never seen nothing like that before in my life, but he had it. So I'm telling you, he having his way in that bad boy.
Then he got a slip and slide going down the TED full of baby oil. He in there having his way.
all the baby oil gone off the commissary, man.
All
Yeah.
the baby oil. Ain't no baby oil. You better not have a bald head because it's gonna be dry. Then he got all the
Yeah,
oil. Shea butter
yeah,
too.
man. Nah, but he got 4 years, man. So, yeah. Oh, another thing. So, this a heads up to everybody, man. Y'all need to get on this and be paying attention. I'm telling y'all right now. Look alive, man. Look alive. Keep your head on a swivel, because they're trying to push for a digital ID, and they've already in 2026. Every country that is part of the European clique, the European thing, whatever, everybody who got the euros and stuff, um, they have to have it by now. Right now, the UK has it. China has it also. We're like, they're trying to push it. The 20 states are already have it implemented into their system, where you have the option to have a digital ID. Now, with that digital ID, China already has it implemented into their system, and you have to have it. Now, check this out. They were it's been people in the UK that were liking certain posts and stuff like that, and they scared they took their digital ID and shut down they bank account. You know what I'm saying? So they couldn't buy anything behind liking a post, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look this stuff up. They started to press this stuff. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? They do the same thing in China too. And it's been old folks in China where they were having a problem with the digital ID, because with that digital ID, it's tied to your bank account, it's tied to everything. It's tied to everything. They can look at you know what I'm saying, your social media history. They can find out who you are, as to the point where you can go to a club and they will scan your ID. It doesn't have to tell them who you are, or whatever, but it'll tell them that you the age, and you can go in and go out. Now, if there's an issue with the scanner, it's always some technical difficulties sometimes. There have been people who've been trying to buy food, like groceries in the grocery store, and they have an issue with it, and they can't even get their food and stuff. They got the money, they got everything. This is where we going with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But that's why I always say we got to understand the difference between public and private. It's the difference between
yeah,
uh, being in the public and being private. Private, when you operate in the private, none of this stuff matters. It doesn't affect you. But when you're in the public, it does. I went over that before, broke it down for y'all. I don't remember what live it was, but it's a huge difference between public and private. And I had to learn that the
Hmm.
hard way. I saw earlier somebody said they had, I think it was MKM, said he had to sit for some hours. He ain't never go back. I think I sat for about
Yeah.
8 or 9, and I learned my lesson. I tried to stand on my square, but I realized I had a triangle. So it's a learning
Hmm.
experience. That's life. Life is a learning experience. You live and you learn, or you ain't living. But yeah, I was mixing public and private, and that's why I wasn't getting the results that I was looking for. So you
Yeah.
have to separate the two. Uh, the best way I can describe it, the easiest way is the Matrix movie. That's why I always use that for a reference. Neo,
Hmm.
when he goes into the Matrix, that's not the real him. That's the Matrix
Yeah.
version of him, but it's not him, right?
Yeah.
So the things that happen to him in the Matrix don't necessarily affect him, the real him. But if he believes that it does, then it does.
Hmm.
Because remember, he asked Morpheus. He said, if you die in the Matrix, do you die for real? And Morpheus said, the body can't live without the mind. So
Yeah.
that's not saying, but most people heard that was like, oh, so that means if you die in the Matrix, then you die for real. No. What he's saying is, if
Yeah.
you believe that the Matrix is real, then yes, your real body will die.
Yeah.
Because remember, at the
Yeah.
end of the movie, he died. Remember, at the end of the movie, that was his rebirth. He
Yeah.
flatlined. Remember?
Uh, yeah. Yeah, Bruce. What's happening, Bruce? Yeah, they gonna have your history tracking location. They got the face recognition. It's all tied to your eye recognition. All of that. It's gonna be in blood. All of that. It's gonna be tied to your digital ID. I just put a link. I'm gonna put it back in there to some info. YouTube via. You know what I'm saying? Dude that I follow or whatnot, but he break it down better than I can with more detail. Like this is real, bro. This is real. Like I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Yep. And it's like uh the people that refuse to do it, they're pretty much excommunicated from society. You won't be able to travel, uh, airplane, any kind of public transportation. Um, you know, man, like mm, and it's so bad that man, it's bad, bro. It's bad.
I mean, honestly, it's a lot of stuff that they
Yeah,
say they're going to do. But the only reason
yeah.
they're able to do it is because we allow it.
Yep. Oh yeah, they got yeah. Oh, I mean they got yeah. I know that I know they got mine, anybody, like crowd kids say, if you did time, they got your DNA. But yeah, nah, but I mean it's a little different from the digital aspect, you know. It's still you still have like a median, like, between them picking up your DNA, you would have to touch, you know what I'm saying? All they doing now is scanning. Now when I say scan, I mean like you could have it in your book bag and it goes through your book bag and scan it. Like it can, you know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. Like you have it in your pocket and it just you walking through a door and it picks it up as you walk through the door. Not like you have to hold it up to something and it's scan like it's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
biometric scanners, they got all this, but this ain't
Yeah.
nothing new. Y'all don't be y'all, which I don't want y'all to do, because this most of it's scare tactics. I don't want y'all to
Yeah, I
hear
mean
this stuff, read
it
about
is.
it, and
But
get scared because that's what they want. They try to control us through fear.
mhm.
But
Yeah. Nah,
when you
but
on
I'm
the
just saying it to not to scare you, but to prepare you, man. Just so you could be on the lookout and see these things as they happen before it slap you in the face.
no, I feel you. I feel you. We got to stay up.
And, and I mean, I'm telling you, like you can do something about it. Like I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't, if you can, you probably can. I don't know what to do about it. Yeah.
Don't
Yep.
subscribe to it. You telling me as a nation of people, if
But I'm
everybody on
saying,
this continent say no, we not doing it, what can they do? Nothing.
okay, but if they say no, let's just, and I know we're going a little deep on this subject, but let's just say we say no, right? and you struggling, you already struggling check to check or whatever the case may be, and they say no, and you get your, you know, all your groceries or your, you know, your day-to-day needs and supplies from Walmart, and you can't buy anything at Walmart unless you have this deal. Then for the people that have to ride the bus, or you know what I'm saying, or they have these traveling jobs, or whatever the case may be, your job is going to require you to have this in order to get, you know. So it's kind of like you'll be forced into a, you know, they'll force us into certain situations like cattle.
But that's the thing. They have the influence and the power that they have is because we're not together. If everybody
Yeah.
worked together, we wouldn't need Walmart. Walmart would be out of business. Walmart wouldn't exist because nobody would be shopping there. This is what I'm talking
Hmm.
about. We got to put our ego and pride aside, and we got to come together. You got all these farmers. We got farmers right here in the States. Why are we getting food
Yeah.
and crops imported from other countries? You got farmers right here
Hmm.
that's going broke because nobody's buying they produce because they outsourcing
Yeah.
everything. So we gotta
Yeah.
start. We gotta take care of home, man. We gotta stop worrying about what everybody else doing. We come together, right? And we work
Hmm.
together. We don't need nothing or nobody. We got everything we need
Yeah.
already. That's why I said the other
Hmm.
day, like the government is they're elected officials. In order to be an elected official, you have to be what? Elected. So how
Yeah.
do you need my vote to get in the office? But now that you're in office, now you get to tell me what to do, and I'm the reason you in the position you're in.
And they'll
How that
say
makes sense?
y'all put you, because they say you put me here to do that. But that's what I'm
No,
saying.
no. I put you there to make decisions that we agree to that benefit us, we the people, because that's who you work
Yeah,
for. We the people. We don't work for you. You work for us. So just like we got you in that
yeah.
position, we can get you up out of it.
The biggest
But
show
that's
of
the
power.
problem. We're divided, divide and conquer.
Yeah, the biggest show of power. The biggest show of power that you can have is showing the government that you don't need them. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? But that's the biggest threat at the same time. You know what I'm saying? There's no bigger threat than that. Is no bigger threat. A country, we could be getting ready to go to war with a country, and there's still no bigger threat than a mass group of people that do in this country that does not need the government.
Yep.
Everything is built off of
Private
your
citizens.
everything is built off of your tax dollar. These wars that we wage, these bombs that get built, all of that is built from our tax dollars. Every last bit of it. You know what I'm saying? Yep. If not, where the money coming from?
Federal Reserve.
Even when there's a storm and the little war on drugs and all of that other stuff, the money still had to come from the streets. It still had to
It
come
always
from
does,
the.
bro. And that's
It still had
it
to come
always
from the.
does.
It's coming from the citizens' hard work, one way or the other. It's coming from us one way or
Yep.
the other. You know what I'm saying?
Your energy, what they call it's called sweat equity. When you get up and go to
Yeah.
work every day, you're physically working to make
Hmm.
money, which it ain't money. It's Federal Reserve knows, but that's called sweat
Hmm.
equity. That's what we're giving up. So if we
Yeah.
stop giving up our sweat equity, right, and our intellectual property, right, your ideas,
Hmm.
somebody had to think up Walmart, somebody had to think up McDonald's, somebody had to, you know what, I want to make a restaurant where you can come get burgers and fries, and that's somebody came out of somebody's head,
Hmm.
right? And they manifested that into reality. And now we got McDonald's, we got Wendy's, we got whatever it is. Somebody had to think it up. So that's intellectual property. So once we take
Yeah.
back control of our intellectual property and our sweat equity, then I mean, what can they do? Nothing. And that's
Hmm.
why I say it has to be a collective. Everybody on this rock, on this continent, has to come together. We the people.
Yeah.
I don't care if you black, white, green, blue, gray. I don't care. We all broke. We all struggling. You know what I'm saying? We all paying taxes. We all paying the mortgage. We all getting screwed at the end of the day. So it's like we all in the
Hmm.
same boat. But it's
Hmm.
some people on the upper tier, some people in the, on the nose of the boat. What do you call it? The starboard or whatever. But some people in the hull of the ship. But it don't matter. We still on the same boat.
Hmm.
And if it's sinking.
Yeah.
So if we don't get off, guess what? We all gonna die. Some gonna die before
Yeah.
others. The people in the lower section gonna die before the people up top, but the people up top still gonna die too.
Hmm.
So if you can't fix the boat, there's too many holes in it, and it ain't even our boat.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
but shore is like a quarter mile away. We can swim to shore. Why is we
Yeah.
staying on this boat and it's sinking? We know it's sinking. We see it's sinking. It's been sinking, but we still want to stay on it. No.
Yeah. No, man. Yeah. Y'all thinking the government got all this money, man. The government does not. Yes, the government can print money, but when they print money, that money ain't printed for us. It's printed to
Hold on,
go
hold on, hold
outside the
on.
country. Hold up, hold up.
So
It's
let,
printed to go outside. It's printed to go outside the country. You know what I'm saying? And as far as the wealth is concerned, the wealth isn't in the money. We lost it. The money has no value. There's no value in the cash. You know what I'm saying? There's no value. They own assets, and those
hold on. Let me
assets
break it down for him,
produce
okay?
money. The number one revenue in America is debt. So we're paying stuff
Yep.
that we don't, you know what I'm saying? So it's not about the government having all this money. They don't. It's built off of our debt. That's why you get credit cards as soon as you turn 18. That's why you get all this stuff, because the government is built off of debt. If you can't get up, then you gotta stay, then you gotta depend on them. That's what it is. But go ahead, bro.
This whole economy, it's a debt-based economy, which
Yeah.
means if every dollar that's owed was paid back to everybody that is owed to, there would be no money in circulation, none.
Yep. Yep.
So, and the government doesn't have any money. The federal government borrows. Keyword, y'all. The
Yes.
federal government borrows the
Yes.
funds. It's not money. Money is gold and silver coin. Y'all ain't never seen money in your life. The federal government borrows funds from the Federal Reserve Bank, which is a private entity. It has nothing to do with the government. Nothing.
Mhm.
They borrow the money from the Fed with interest. Now, I want y'all to think about this. If I say Big A, I need to, can you loan me $100, right?
Mhm.
Of
Mhm.
Big A bucks, right? Big A's the only
Mhm.
one that has these bucks. They're Big A bucks. If you want Big A bucks, you got to go to Big A. So I say, Big A, I need 100 Big A bucks. He say, sure, but you got to give me 120 back. Where's that extra
Yeah.
20 supposed to come from? Because it don't exist. I
Mhm.
don't have the 20. If I only got 100 from you, how am I give you 120 back? You only gave me 100. And the only
Yeah.
place I can get Big A bucks is from Big A. So when they talk about the debt ceiling or the national debt, that's what it is. It's what's owed to the nationals, the national debt, because they're using our credit. It's our credit. They got us thinking that we're the hello.
Yeah.
Oh, they got us thinking that we're the debtors and they're the creditors, but really it's backwards. We're the creditors and they're the debtors. That's why they're using us as surety. That's why you go to work every day. That's why all these other countries, right, they're using us as for our sweat equity and our energy to pay off the debt, because there's
Yeah.
no money. They took it all away in 1933 when they brought in the Federal Reserve System. Because before that, remember, we was under the gold standard. I showed y'all before
Mhm.
on another live. I showed y'all the actual silver certificate. You were supposed to be able to take that certificate to the bank, give them that certificate, and they're supposed to give you the equivalent in gold or in silver.
Yeah.
Go to the bank now, try to get some gold and silver. They're gonna look at you like you crazy. They barely even got any Federal Reserve notes in there. You can't even go. Like, say you
Mhm.
got $100,000 in your bank account, and you go to the bank. You want to buy a new car, you want to take a trip or something. You want to pull out 10,000. Go to
Yeah.
the bank and tell them you want $10,000 of your money,
They'll
and
tell
see what
you
they
no,
say.
we can't do it. We
They
can't
probably don't even
do it.
have it.
Nah.
They ain't even got it. Not
No.
on site.
Nope. Nope.
So this is what I'm telling y'all. That it's at the end of the day, it's all fraud anyway. It's a
Mhm.
debt-based system, but it's a fraudulent system. And it started when you was born. Your birth certificate, your social. Your social
Yeah.
is your actually a bank account number.
Yeah.
Look on the back of your social. You see that red number on the back? It's gonna have a letter in the front, and it's gonna have 9 digits after that. That letter represents the Federal Reserve Bank that your account is located at, which usually, depending on where you were born or where you live, right? You can look that up, see what Federal Reserve Bank is, 13 of them. You can see which one that your account is in. You can't access it. I mean, you can, but that's good luck. I've been trying to figure that one out for over 10 years. But
yeah.
But yeah, it's the government has no money. The government has no money. They're using you. They're pimping you out, right? Your energy, your sweat equity, your intellectual property for Federal Reserve notes. And we've been under martial law. We have to stay under martial law in order for them to do what they're doing, right? We have to be at war. That's why every certain amount of years we got to go to war.
Yeah.
That's why they're able to have control, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we're at war. But that's why we always got to have a war on drill. We got to be a war on something. And then the funding, they got to, where's all this money? Why do you need all this money for the military? For different operations that they got going to different countries, right? The guns, the bullets, the ammo, the tanks, the officials, right? The military officials, the soldiers, they got to get paid. The airplanes, the bombers, the missiles, the nukes, all this stuff costs money.
Mm-hmm.
So some of it they stockpile. I don't know if y'all remember the Soviet Union.
Yeah. The Cold War, man.
What was the other one? The Cold War, Soviet Union, the Cold War. What was the one after? The Cuban. Remember the Cuban Missile Crisis?
Yeah, Cuban Missile
back in the early
crisis.
90s.
Yeah.
Like this is stuff that like nobody talks about anymore. But it's like these were the situations where the ball was dropped, right? And certain people messed up, just like with the Trump situation. I was talking to my coworker about that earlier. Remember when they the attempt on Trump?
Yeah.
Somebody dropped the ball.
What about it? Oh, yeah.
So it's a lot of different situations.
You know good damn well there wasn't no warning shot.
No. Ronald, you are correct. And I said that before. Just one day would crash the whole economy. That's how much we spend as a nation. That in 24 hours, if nobody purchased anything, it would collapse the whole system. That's crazy. One day, bro. One day. Just think how much money you got to spend for one day to collapse.
But that goes to show you exactly what I'm saying. The government does not have any money. They own property. They own assets. They get, you know what I'm saying? That's, and they depending on its tenants to take care of the money, foot the bill. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they could give everybody, they could give us all 40 acres and a mule at everybody else's expense, because they won't dig in their pocket for nothing because they ain't got nothing to give. And whatever they have, they not giving that up. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Yeah, but you right though, Tony, man. It's all about power, and we either don't have it or we don't realize the power that we have to move a certain type of way, the effect that it'll have. Either way, yeah, they got it, we don't.
Yeah, Tony, I know that, Tony. We know that, Tony. I just, I'm saying the narrative that was painted, right? I'm just going with the narrative that was painted, because it's a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
I want to talk about and want to tell the truth about, but the platform we on, this ain't fully my platform, so I don't want to mess it up for everybody. So I'm a little PG-13 on it, Tony.
Yeah, I believe that too, Tony. I just, you know what I'm saying, it's too much for me to comprehend, bro. I'll be for real. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole bunch to it, and you get deep. Look, bro. Yeah.
I had to start going live on my channel, Tony. I can really go in. I'm on the leash over here. I told you I'm on the leash. I'm willingly on the lease because I see the bigger picture, so that's why I censor myself. But
Yeah.
because we trying to we got big plans for this network, so
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be the one to screw that up for everybody. I
Yeah.
don't know how to hold my tongue.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man. But like I said, at the end of the day, what would solve all our issues, man? We just work together. We work together. Because by working together, everybody got something that they bring to the table. Whether it's, this person might be a lawyer, that person's a doctor, this person's a teacher, this person's a farmer, this person's a seamstress, this person's a nurse, this person's a barber. So all of the things that we need, we already have. But we don't work together. We go work for these corporations who don't give a damn about us. You're not even a human being.
Yeah.
You're a number. You're an employee, which is just a number. They don't even know your name. They don't ask you your name. They ask your employee number. You go somewhere, you want to get a loan, you want to do business. They don't care about your name because it's another, big A. It's another CEO. You know what I mean? It's a million of them. So they want your social. They want you to, they want that tag. We all got a tag. They need that tag number.
Man,
we are wards of the state. Look it up. You have a birth certificate and a social security card. You are a ward of the state.
Yeah.
Slave chattel. 14th Amendment citizen. You chattel. You're a chattel slave. Your property. By choice. That's public. So we got to go from the public to the private. Then don't none of this stuff even matter.
Yeah,
he said, Tony Stu, he said, he said lies in the after party live. Now I feel you, Tony. That might be. I'm gonna look into that. That might be the move. That might be the move right there.
Yeah, man. I'm working on something, Tony, man. I just need to, I don't know. I need to be consistent with it, man. I don't want to half-ass, man.
Yeah.
It's a full commitment, bro.
It is. It definitely is, y'all. It definitely is. Oh, by the way, since we speaking of commitment, I apologize for yesterday.
No, don't apologize. That's my fault. That is my fault. Yeah, yesterday was my fault. Yeah.
Yeah, yes and no, because I should have known how to work the system, and I could have still,
It's all good, man.
But so good. I won't. I got some business to take care of tomorrow, so I won't be on here tomorrow.
Okay.
But Friday we definitely we it's a go, And y'all know how we do.
Yeah,
it's ain't nothing changed. Open panel. Rock out like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's after that time, man. After that time. But yeah, man, y'all be safe. Enjoy your day. Keep your head on the swivel. And man, we see y'all. Well, not tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see y'all. It's Friday morning. Friday morning. Yeah. Yeah. You got anything, Big A, before we close it out?
Oh, I was just trying to get this link real quick. I was putting something in there. I just pulled up the first thing I could find about that Tia Marie situation, man.
Yeah, that was wild, bro.
It's wild.
But this the thing. It's not even so. It's wild, but it's not surprising.
No, it's not. The thing is, it's not surprising. But like, you would think, out of a lot of people, it is not surprising. It's not surprising. You would think she would have a little more dignity to at least do it behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you gonna do it, you know what I'm saying?
No, see, because it ain't got nothing to do with dignity or decorum. It's about attention.
Yeah.
Validation and attention. She wants the attention. That's the thing. I want to know that I still got it. That's what that was all about. It ain't.
Yeah, but like Corey Holcomb say, man, he said I would knock her down, man. But as soon as she got up in the morning and you see that age in her face, he said, I'm out. He said, I'm out.
Corey a fool, man. I'll be watching it. What's that? The 50 something 50.
50 or something like that. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Salute to Corey, man. I check into him
yeah.
every now and then, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
He a
Nah,
fool, but he
man.
be talking real, but everything he say be real though.
Yeah, man. You
People
be
don't like his
real, man.
delivery. His delivery,
Nah.
but he be stating facts though.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. Big facts. But yeah, man. Nah, that's it, man. You know, yeah, Chico, man, we out the door, man. Yeah, Tony, man, it was especially with one show, it feel like 15 minutes for show, man. You know. But yeah, hey man, we love y'all, man, and stay tuned, man, because you know October is just where we recoup and make new plans for the new year or whatnot. But we gone till November, man. We'll catch you in November, man. We'll be probably kicking it off with the Digital Dog Show. So stay tuned for that, man. Yeah.
Definitely stay
Yes,
tuned.
sir. Yeah, man. But that's it, bro.
Man.
Yeah.
Y'all be safe, man. Enjoy your day, and see y'all Friday.
Friday. And we out. Peace.
Okay, so you watch the show. Now it's time to level up. Hit that join button and get the VIP treatment. Early access, behind the scenes, and even shout-outs on the spot. Get in the mix with the real ones, breeders, fans, and all the dog lovers. Join the fam, be a part of something bigger. Starting at just $1, you get access to the best content we got. And that's not all. Members get 10% off all merch and gear. Plus, you're on the priority list for getting your next pup. You're in the loop. To join, just click the join button below this video. Pick your tier and boom, you're part of the squad.
We built different.